we also have today joining with me is Nicola, the owner of Designer&Gentleman, an award-winning designer from the US. And Nicola, thank you for being here. And over to you.
Thank you, Raji. Nice. Thank you for the invite. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks
How
for
is it in
asking.
India?
India is going well, doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, yeah. I'm based in Miami. You know that, but your audience might not know that. I'm based in Miami. I'm the founder of Designer and Gentleman. The company was established in 2013,
Okay.
and I would like to share a couple of things about how we met and how we start our collaboration, if that is okay.
Yes, yes, sure. Please go ahead.
We are working on the various projects with various clients in the different industries. So from time to time, I remember I opened the Upwork account for the how would you call it? Like the type of account that you search for freelancers and as a client, right? So I have opportunity to work with many companies and creatives from India. And then there was a interesting client that I started working on, which is the dental office here in Fort Lauderdale. This project lasts for like a year, probably, and it's still ongoing. And I remember I post something on Upwork searching for a freelancers, and one of your um, workers, Avantika, she sent a message and offered services in a way that I kind of didn't expect. And it was really smart way. It was soft approach. It was not pushy. She just offered services, and then we started working together, me and Raj, or like Raji or Digibrooks. And that happened. Do you remember when was it? Was it September or August or October, something around that, right? Last year,
Yes, yes. It was August.
August, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So we're starting with the basic like digital marketing, and they help us with the Digibrooks help us with promotion, with the content production, posts, opening the profiles. I manage the content and I produce the things that we put out there. And then eventually, as uh, the progress was made, me and Raji, we talked about a lot about like what we can introduce, what we can do some more, and we came up with the idea that clicked like right away. The creatives that I use for the past 20 years from India, I realize big number of these creatives they don't know pretty much nothing about branding. And then I start diving into like learning about the institutes and academies, and I realize there is this structure when it comes to the India uh, um, providing knowledge. They're using strategy like we're going to teach you how to use the tools, Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, Figma, so software knowledge,
Yes.
a little bit of design, but there is still lacking of understanding what the branding is and
Yeah.
what branding can bring to the clients. And then I came up with the idea, what if I jump in, create the masterclass for branding that can be offered, and I think it's really relevant for Indian creatives because not just they're going to learn and improve their knowledge in Photoshop and Illustrator, but they will understand how branding can bring a value while serving clients in the United States. And that's what we talked about. And I think that's a great potential.
Yes. And I would like to add something more like Nicola has been instrumental in helping us reach more students and represent our courses with partnering with Designer&Gentleman and Digibrooks, and his expertise truly shines through is everything he does. His website offered fantastic masterclass, and when I saw the website Designer&Gentleman, uh, I just had a meeting with my team. I couldn't understand that it's a theme or it was custom based created all by himself. So I asked him, and I asked my teammate Avantika to just approach him because I had this picture in mind that we can create something bigger. We can make two ends meet, and I also want to take the moment to thank my teammate for the great job they did introducing Nicola with me. In my 15 years of experience in this industry, I have never seen design as impressive as what Nicola has created. So that's why we are partnering with him, and we chose him to teach the students in India.
Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words and for everything that you said. The thing is, something happened when I started working with you guys and with India because I truly believe in the power of underdogs.
Yes,
And that means underdog as a definition is a might be a person or a professional that you actually don't expect much, which is also a type of, to be honest, some sort of what is the word? Just let me um, I lost the word right now, but you just don't expect, and then you get surprised,
yes, right,
positively surprised by the knowledge or you know expertise.
right.
My background was I moved to the States from Europe, so I was kind of underdog here. My name is not American typical. It's not
Yes,
typical, so I have to a little bit of struggle
I
to
understand.
came up with and to earn my position in the industry. So how I did that, it was a lot of work, it was a lot of learning along the way, and I managed to give something to the audience and to the market here in the States. And we were fortunate enough to get some really nice and really cool awards in design.
Yes,
So over the years, Designer and Gentleman won, I think, maybe 60 or something awards. And the biggest one happened in 2016 and 2017. We won the Platinum Award for Advertising and Communication, Marketing Communication Design
that's
in A
really great.
Design Awards.
That's amazing.
And we compete with, yeah, and we compete. There is a case study on designerandgentleman.com, the website. The case study is called Worth Rent a Car. And what we did, and I think this is interesting. This could be interesting for the Indian client creatives. We didn't have much big budget for it. The campaign was based on the quality of idea, and we create something that jury members from A Design Awards at the time think this is a game changer because you achieve a lot
Yes,
with so little, right? And
that's right.
after winning this platinum award, and I'm very proud of that one, specifically because I remember we compete with major companies, global companies in the world, and one of them is PepsiCo. PepsiCo at the time in 2017 had a revenue of $65 billion,
Okay, that's
and we
huge.
were like team of I think 10 people.
Okay,
So we won that award, and I got offered from A Design Award to become a grand jury member. So since 2017 until today, we still have great communication and the relationship with this festival. I was a grand jury member, which means every year I was evaluating the most interesting projects from all over the world, including India, Japan, France, Canada, Serbia, Croatia, United States, China.
okay,
And I was in a position to really see even the projects that were not published yet. So think about like you have an opportunity to watch the movie
yes,
prior to his official release. So that was kind of cool. So I was in a way ahead of the current trends, and I'm still that's what we are doing at Designer and Gentleman. We are predicting the trends. We are predicting what's going to happen in the market here in the States and globally, and what the trends are going to be. Several years ago, we see the great opportunities producing the assets that students and creatives can use in terms of like pitch decks or presentation decks or brand guideline books and all of that. That's some of the things that creatives who will apply to the masterclass branding can expect to get. So working as grand jury member on this big festival and serving all of these great companies and promoting the most quality and interesting work across the globe. We have so many exhibitions and promotions. We're even working to bring a design awards here in the States in a way. I mean, they are present, they do have exposure, but not in a way that we are working on right now.
Yes.
So that was a great experience. And also, I wanted to say, after I when I moved to the States, I positioned myself as an expert as and award winning. Then I remember one conversation I had with a business guy in Chicago. He said, "You know what, Nick? You're creative. You're great. Awards, that's for you. That's like winning an Oscar. It's for you. What I, as a business person, also wanted to hear is not just about Oscar, not just about a quality creative work. I want to learn about the numbers." And then I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense because the creative world, it's not just about producing the great design and nice, visually rich, content. It's also about like the metrics that can tell us this became a best-selling product, or we achieved this much in sales, or this much in exposure, or the brand awareness and stuff like that. So I switch into the very dynamic world of startups. I remember like 7 years ago, I was introduced to a girl who was working in the One Venture Centers, one of the biggest in the States. And we start working for their clients in their portfolio companies as a, as a designer for pitch decks.
Pitch decks. Okay.
And I remember it was a tough start in terms of, again, my name, my background, and I really need some time to spend to earn the trust. But I remember the very first client, they sent us the pitch deck that was all around the place. It was too much verbiage, too much text, too much everything.
Yes.
Our approach when to our approach in creating successful pitch deck, I always say we are creating it for the tired people on the Friday afternoon. If these guys can easily understand it and process it and understand what the pitch deck is all about, they can easily um, create a decision whether are they in or are they out. So if they can understand, everyone else can understand it.
Yes.
So I remember we cleaned it up. This very first pitch deck, we cleaned it up. It was carefully chosen words and sentences and infographics and charts and understanding the market and potential. Everything was polished. And I remember when I sent them back, they were like, "Oh my God, what did you did? Like you just clean it up. We produced so much text." I said, "But we didn't lose the quality here. We didn't lose the quality at all. It's just enough smart content, carefully curated, so the investors can easily understand what it's all about." And these guys close the deal. And I'm
That's
not,
great.
and I'm talking this. I think this first one was around $10 million. That's the level of
Yes.
the investment they're seeking for, and they close the deal.
That's great.
When they close the deal, entire venture center at the time, entire accelerator portfolio, they came to us and we started serving clients either for pitch deck, then infographics, then promotional websites, and so on. So as of today, we serve probably, I don't know how many, um, probably more than 40 or 50 startups.
That's
But the
great.
percentage rate, but the success rate was above 95%.
That's
And
great.
our clients gained from $1.5 million to $125 million in the first fiscal year. That's our success, and that's what we bring. So all of these things that I mentioned, and we have my personal experience working with something happened
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I do have experience with the startups. I do have experience with the super small companies. I do have experience with the bigger and global campaigns and companies. I just want to mention one really interesting one. Probably the golfers uh, should know about this.
Yes.
Um, in 2018, Aon signed the biggest sponsorship partnership program with PGA Tour and LPGA. It
Yes.
was a 3 year long partnership, and it was a $45 million investment. And we did a global campaign from the logo to the matrix to the partnerships and communication and banners, and introduced the brand ambassadors, and we served everyone from states and Florida to coast to Europe, and it was very dynamic 6 months, very hectic, very dynamic process,
Yes.
and it was very interesting. So I'm bringing all of that and creating the brand activation for this partnership and many others to the master class that we are basically introducing. So
Okay, and also Nicola, that's a great news. And now I know how you achieved the award and the numbers and the stats you just told us. And I would like to know, Nicola, like what inspired you in create your masterclass for inspiring designers?
yeah, that's a great question, because I think today more than ever, branding is crucial.
Yes.
Branding is not. Marty Newmeyer said that branding is our gut feeling about the product or a service or a company or initiative. So what we feel, and what we feel is um, evoked by the knowledge or emotions or impressions that we have about certain service or a
Yes.
product, right?
Yes, that's
So
perfect.
I think it's more relevant than ever to understand the value of the brand knowledge, and if you understand it, you will know how to implement it. And if you implement it in a way that makes sense and produce results, the value of any creator, any brand designer is going to be much more.
Yes, that's
On
right.
our website, we introduced a little kind of infographic, like the little pyramid, when we say, if you know how to use the tools, like, help me with the pitch deck design, or like by only using the tools, like InDesign, Illustrator, and Photoshop, your knowledge is at the bottom. It's very first level and foundation of everything. Then it goes to the knowing the design, because knowing how to use the tools doesn't mean that you actually know how to use design, because learning about the graphic design serves totally, has totally different principles, like golden ratio, or like the structure and composition of the page and stuff like that. And that's the level two. So tools, knowledge about using the tools is right here. Then we have graphic design. Then we have art direction. Art direction is mostly about things we're going to do or produce, how they're going to look like. So art direction, how things are going to look like. After that, level above that is creative direction. Creative direction gives us answer what we are going to do. Branding is on the top of the pyramid, and it's providing the answer to the question why we are doing something. For instance, right now, I'm negotiating with a company from Europe, and they're producing the skincare product. Their product costs, I think, around, let's say, $100, just for the purpose of, simple math. $100. And then the client asked me, do you think we should sell it in CVS or somewhere else? I'm saying, I think at this point, I would not, CVS would not be my first pick. Target would most likely be my first pick. And the reason for that is because what we're going to learn on the course, what we teach on the course is we talk about user persona. We understand who the product or digital or physical that we are producing or want to sell, who are we selling to? What is the, we have to put ourselves in the customer shoes
Yeah, customer
and
shoes.
really understand what is the expectations, what are the expectations of the customer, and what is the buyer's journey or user journey. So mentioning users or buyer's journey, I said to the guy, no one will go to CVS in order to purchase a skincare product that costs $100. If you go to CVS, you will see carpets. It's not that clean. The quality of CVS went down over the years, and it's not what CVS supposed to be, used to be like 10, 15 years ago. The quality of service, long waiting time, cashiers, everything is so slow. The the person who wants to buy the skincare product would not go to CVS. Person who wants to buy a skincare product that costs $100 would go most likely to places like Target. In Target, you will not see carpets that much. You will see the clean tiles. Everything is nice. The design of the store itself. So the customer journey, it's different. So this is what we try to teach students, not just in India, but anywhere in the world. And part of our course, or yeah, part of our course, I'm going to produce the valuable links, and one of the things in these valuable links is actually going to the actual stores, so people who don't live in the United States actually can literally see how the stores are look like, how the stores look like, how a Target looks like, and how CVS looks like, and how people who are entering the store actually looks like, what they wear, how they look, and how the shelves and aisles are organized and everything. So this is uh, probably the most comprehensive brand design course that you can get, and I think it's worth every penny. Not just you're going to get the knowledge, you're going to actually see how the streets and uh, how the stores in the United States looks like. How we're going to see some examples of, like, we're going to analyze Amazon, depending on which type of course, because we have two courses when it comes to branding. How the major platforms for sales looks like Creative Market or Amazon or Etsy, stuff like that. We're going to talk how I know this is a long answer. I remember what was your original question, like why the branding is and masterclass, how I come with an idea. Maybe I'm going all around the world, but it's just so much, and I think there is a lot of value that we're going to bring to the students. How to and why it's relevant. You're going to understand what the branding is all about, how to create a product that is actually going to be super successful and have financial success in his particular niche. Um, Understand the buyer persona, user journey, how to present yourself as a creative and be like, hey, I'm a Raji and I'm a logo designer and this is my portfolio. How your portfolio as a logo designer should look like. Or I'm Avantika and I'm a packaging designer. How that portfolio should look like, because
Yeah.
I don't know at this point who is going to respond to the video, and people who are in different disciplines or different areas in design um, can participate, and everyone can have a benefit from it. Either whether you're a logo designer or a brand designer or art director or a packaging designer or a web designer, knowledge about the branding can literally be implemented in every single thing and aspect of your creative journey. So the bottom line is, if you have this knowledge as a creative, let's say from India, it will make you more quality. It will make you a more quality worker.
Yes.
You will have knowledge to provide better service, and the percentage of getting the clients from United States, which is everyone's dream to be,
Yes.
fair and square, right? That's what we are doing. So not just the basic knowledge of how to use the Photoshop and what tools, and whatnot, but just why we're supposed to do that, and how things should look like, and what to have in consideration, so you can have better, so you can offer better quality creative service to the clients in the United States.
And Nicola, that's a great answer. I'm not saying that it's long, because we are going to teach Indian students, and as a student, they love details. So this is the best part of teaching, because you are giving them details. You are giving answers in details. So when the students are going to join our class, our batches, they are going to get answers to their queries with the experts from the states in details. So
Yeah.
that's the great thing. And plus, Nika, I want to know that what do you think is the biggest challenges Indian students face in the design field today?
Hmm, I would say that the biggest challenge is, um, on one side, technology and internet gave us the opportunity to be exposed to the content.
Yes,
The bad thing about being exposed to the content is there is a lot of content that is not working at all. So we're exposed basically to the 90 and so percent of noise that doesn't produce any results. They are confused. So confusion is literally number one challenge. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know, because people don't have ability, they don't have time, and they don't have finance enough to try every tool that is offered out there.
right, that's right.
So we really have to be careful about who we are going to listen, whose program we are going to get, what tools we are going to use, and how we are going to achieve something. What I realize that is happening is, for some reason, there are big, strong stream of people who are promising easy results, and like it's just like 2 clicks away. That is not true. That is not correct. You cannot achieve anything today in today's world, in any industry, in any area. You cannot learn math after 2 or 3 classes. You have to
That's true.
practice it. You have to resolve so many tasks, so many equations, so many things in order to become an expert. Giving a false promise about, hey, you can become a designer with just this super short course, or like 1 week, or like super cheap. No, you really have to have proven real world experience. And I'm not just saying, hey, this is a course and this is the program, without having a real proven transparent knowledge. On our this masterclass, you can check our page about mine and my associates' career, and everything is transparent. Everything is there. So I'm on a mission not just to provide knowledge, is just to silence this, if I can, this craziness and loud noise of false promises and confusion. Because creative industry or any other industry should not be industry of confusion. If you think about food, if you think about sports, you really have set a really clear set of rules, and you know what is quality and what is not. And you have official, in sports for instance, you have official leagues, and you have official rules, and you have official entering, or the way how you're going to get into certain level of in professional sports, right? So when it comes to Digibrooks and Designer&Gentleman, also one of the benefits is not just the students will be able to ask questions, but also there is a great potential about not just working with Digibrooks, but also the best candidates after finishing the courses will work on Designer&Gentleman's clients through Designer&Gentleman and through Digibrooks. We have a special agreement that we're about to search for the best
Yes.
quality creatives who can work on real projects for Designer and Gentleman through Digibrooks, meaning we're going to have Raji in India over there to take care of the process. And he's the best guy you can find who can manage the process and take care that everything is in order. Just be like a quality control.
Yes, I appreciate that.
So yeah, so this is what we're going to bring really clear knowledge and actual uh, value to the creatives. I just still
I don't know. Maybe because team is sitting around me and they are using the
can you
system.
ask someone to put like a box or something like so you can
Yes,
put yeah.
yes. Uh, Parvinder, just come over here for a second.
Ravinder, help us out. This is
Yeah,
like
Parvinder.
yeah.
Yeah, the camera
But
is
I like it because
giving
yeah,
us.
because it's bringing like a spontaneous type
Yes.
of look because it's not staged. No,
Yeah,
and I think it's okay.
yeah.
Listen, I
Because
think it's
unscripted.
okay.
We are all natural.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best part.
yeah.
Yes, and
So
yeah.
yeah, we are going to silence. We're definitely going to try to silence this noise, and just to make people professionals a little bit more relaxed, because the knowledge that we're going to bring, they're going to be like more prepared, know how to present themselves, know how to do the interviews, know what to. They will learn what to say, and then be become really experts. And that's what people here and business people, potential clients, are going to recognize easily. So
Yes.
that's that.
Yeah, that's totally, that's great news for the students in India that, most of people are, in India, they are giving false promises to students. They are not giving them jobs and they're not getting jobs anywhere. The unemployment ratio is getting higher and higher day by day. People are finished their graduation, post graduation, that they have learned skills, but they are still jobless because they couldn't meet the exact quality standard with the overseas like clientele, like US clientele, European clientele, because they have the skills, but they never match the quality they are looking for.
Yeah, I don't think there is a lack of jobs. I think there is a lack of the quality to find its way. And the
Yes.
reason why I said, let's just go back to this real quick. Just go. What I said about the underdogs is because the success of an underdog, it's the most purest form of success in sports, in business, because you don't have any type of protection, any type of lobby, any type of support in terms of like no one knows about what you can bring, and then all of a sudden you just shine and you just show your expertise and you win in a way, right? Win your client, deliver a great project and stuff like that. So we just have to find the way um, to present in the right way, because that's what people here also need. Company really needs that. And I really wanted to say this as well. Even if, let's say, if we find a candidate, a student whose English is not that good, let's say, and let's say he's shy or he's like introvert and he
Yes.
can don't feel comfortable in talking with the clients or communicating or having this type of conversation,
Yes. Right.
you can always switch into the texts and communicating through chats, through just text itself. And even if you have struggle, some kind of struggle to find ideal clients, you can always establish your own business.
Definitely.
So
That's the good
if
point.
you're today in a digital creative space, you can always find a way to produce quality content that other companies or even designers or creatives really need.
That's right.
For instance, if you understand the branding, you will, let's say, know how to produce quality backgrounds for products in a beauty industry.
Yes.
Let's say Sahil from Mumbai is going to be the guy who is going to be dedicated to produce super cool and interesting, let's say, backgrounds for the products in the beauty industry. So the Sahil is going to create little um, element here and little element above it, and some cool background in a green color, pale rose, pink, pastel colors, blue, baby, this and that. So he's going to create, let's say, 10 quality backgrounds, and then he's going to change the motif and build something similar but looks slightly different.
Yes.
And then over the time, Sahil, in the period of, let's say, 6 months, is going to establish himself as an expert for creating only specifically backgrounds for the products in beauty industry. So whoever has a product in the beauty industry, he's going to use Sahil's background and just place his product, boom, and it's done.
Yes.
So this could be like, so if you analyze this example, you will see that there is an expertise in there, and there is it's super narrow niche for Sahil as a creative, as a creator. So I would just want to encourage the future students not just to think, my English is not that good. I don't know the verbiage. I don't know, like, one of the things that I'm receiving every single day from companies from India. They're saying like this: greetings of the day.
Yes. They do that.
Listen, no one. We say Joe Blow, like the average American like person. Joe Blow would never say greetings of the day. No one is doing that. So we're just trying to. We're going to teach you as well how to write a proper, regular email and
Yes.
approach. Because here is the thing: when I receive hello sir, greetings of the day and stuff like that, I immediately know that this particular person didn't spend time to learn what is the best way to approach to the American company, and they don't know it.
They don't
So
know
they
it.
didn't spend time to learn it. So when I received the greetings of the day, I immediately, this guy didn't do the research, they don't know how to talk. I cannot use him because this is not a way we talk.
Totally
This is
agreed.
maybe some kind of literature type of thing, or in the older movies and stuff like that, but it's not like it's not like typical way to just approach this. Not what we expect. So long story short, I just want to encourage the students that there's so many things how you can apply your knowledge, either through serve clients here, you can produce your own stuff, you can sell your, you can do so many things, and we're just going to guide you through the process and just become more quality worker and creative. And I just wanted to say one more thing. Hold this thing that we are working and talking with you guys and Raji right now. It's a part of that we came up with. It's Designer and Gentleman's initiative, and I named it. I call it Grow India.
Growing.
Grow India is India is a big country. It's bigger than Europe, and it's got like 1.4 billion people um, right now. But in the creative industry, it's kind of still silent,
Yes.
and I don't think that's. I would say I would call it fair because I see a potential here, and although big India is as big as a country, there's still kind of opportunity to grow when it comes to the design or art direction and branding. So there is very, I found this very interesting, and that's why I'm in this whole thing and a process and a project, because I kind of love to experiment and just put my ideas to the test. And I've been doing this for like a couple of months now. So yeah, it's a part of initiative Grow India, where we are going to work, know about each other's culture, heritage, and polish the aesthetic, and help students, cross culture, and just help them to become a better workers, smarter creators and creatives, and to im- just uh, improve their chances to serve US based clients in a more successful way.
Yes, yes, Nicola, definitely, and students will have the opportunity to learn directly from Nicola. So I want to get these things
Yeah,
clear. Yeah.
this course is going to be live. I'm literally going to be live. There's going to be live sessions. You're going to get the process, the know-how, a couple of valuable documents and links and images that you can work to. And there are two types of branding masterclass. One, it's totally open in terms of there is no how do we call it? There is no type of test that you have to make. The first one that is called Branding Masterclass Foundations, it's open for students in different sections and design disciplines. Everyone can participate. We're still working on the prices. We're going to adjust it to the purpose of Indian, economy and the market. So it's going to be adjusted to the Indian students, and it's with the branding masterclass foundations. And the other one, and it's the first one is going to take, the length is 8 weeks, so 2 months, with a final task and project that is going to be part of a student's portfolio. And the other one is going to be not open for just anyone, but the best probably students from the previous course. And that's the second branding masterclass. Is called Accelerator, and there is a test, entering test, and success rate has to be above 85%. And the test is made of questions about the branding, about some rules and design and stuff like that. And as I said, the success rate should be above 85%. And those who entered this second course are going to actually be really potential candidates to stay and to be hired eventually with by Designer and Gentleman, and to actually work
Yes.
through the Designer and Gentleman on the with our company and our clients, serve our clients.
That's perfect. That's perfect, Nicola. And yeah, the purpose of this interview was to clear students' queries, because they might think that we're going to show them recorded videos from experts from the states. So this is not how we are going to, teach students. It's going to be live classes, live online classes. You are going to be present in each of the class, and plus, and they will get a chance work on project with you. Plus, they will also get insight from me, Rajiv, Chief Marketing Officer, sitting in India, in the same office as they were. So we are going to make things moving from there like this.
Yeah. After this, after students see this, watching this video, if they're interested, they can reach out to you.
Yes.
They can learn more about how they can participate. The very important thing right now for them to know, they're going to talk with some of the Raj's associates, and their internet connection needs to be high quality because it's a live session.
Yes.
So even if you do want to participate, it's not enough paying for the course. We are not here to just, take the money and that's what we focus. We really hope, we really actually are focused on providing great knowledge and service. And that is why each student needs to prove that connection is good, the camera is working, the mic is working, all the technicalities.
Yes.
So if you guys have that, then you're ready for the class, because again, the end goal, the main goal is to teach you so you can guys be ready, so you can continue working with us and serving our clients. That's the whole.
That's
That's
the
the
whole
whole.
thing. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, mic, camera, all of that needs to be perfect.
Yes. Yes, so students can join the classes from their home as well if they have the connectivity and a good system. Otherwise, they have the address to the office at the end of this video, and in the caption below, you can
Yeah.
visit in Mohali, our Chandigarh office, where I will provide you with the connection and the systems on board, and you can have the classes with Nicola, and you can work on the real projects.
Yeah. I assume the students who are living in the area can come to your office space and
Yes.
participate from there. Those who are like living, we are going to work on the marketing campaign. We're going to work on ads. Whoever is interested, either they can, participate online, remotely from the comfort of their home or
Yes.
whatever. And that's that. We're gonna guide you through the process, but that's pretty much that.
That's perfect. So
Yeah.
students, no need to wait, no need to check out other options because we have experts from the states. Nicola himself, the award-winning designers, and you can check his website. We are going to provide that website in the end of this video, and you can ask for the service decks so you can get the better idea about the courses and what you are going to learn with the Nicola's masterclasses. So just stay tuned and don't forget to contact us. If you have any queries, you can contact me. And also we offer demo classes. So if you have any doubts, you can clear those doubts in the demo class and you can opt for the full courses.
Those students who think they're not ready, because I think this is also relevant. Those students who don't think they're ready, they for the branding masterclass, because there will be some, you guys are going to create a real projects, as I said, like packaging design, brand guideline books, and all of that. So those who are not ready, they might reach out to Raji and his team, because Digibrooks has graphic design course as well, right?
Yes.
So what we want to do, again, I know it's a process, but that's the only way. I mean, you cannot become a champion of the world overnight. That
Yes.
that that doesn't happen.
Yes.
So take your time. Everything is cool. Just reach out to Raji or one of his associates. Improve your graphic design skills. Get ready. Ask them what needs to be done. We're there for you. So learn about the graphic skills. Finish that course, then switch into this branding. And it's a long path, but I think that's the only path, to be honest, that makes sense, because you really have to go through if you really wanted to become an expert. That's
Yes.
that.
Yes, they can have the contact details at the end of this video and in the caption. To my HR department, my human resource department, we have three HRs and they are going to answer your queries over the WhatsApp and over the phone calls. So feel free to contact anytime.
Yeah. Okay, I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yes,
If
definitely.
you if students have some questions, I mean, they can always reach out to you, and on the page where you're going to post this video, we can maybe add a section for the FIQs
Yes,
and just answer the most interesting ones. So just encouragement for the students. Help us out to polish in the way you want it to be, and we're there for you. And I think it's going to be like super fun and interesting and exciting experience for all of us.
yes. We are going to post this video on various social media platforms plus YouTube, so your students can comment their queries, and we are going to pin the best comments. And we're going to answer all of your queries at the same day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Raji. I think that's pretty much it.
Yes.
I wish you a great day, the rest of your day, and we're going to chat soon, okay?
Yes, Nicola. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me on this call. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.